add that to negative 7 squared. Well, what's negative 7 squared?
49.
49. So you'd end up with the square root of 49, or basically it would look like this. To find the absolute value of that, well, it's just going to end up being the square root of 49, which is 7. So this kind of works the same way, right?
So if it's not a complex number, you don't have to do anything.
Right, if you just have the real part, you would do the absolute value just like you normally would for a real number. If it's just an imaginary number, okay, the absolute value is pretty much just going to be the positive of whatever number's in front. Okay, so really the only time you actually have to set up a little square root of this plus that is if you have a full complex number there. Okay? Because if you think about this number right here, 7i or negative 7i, okay, the complex numbers are on the y scale, right? So negative 7i would be like down here. Well, technically, how far is that? So you can really simplify things if you understand how all that's. Alright, so does anybody have questions on any of those? Like I said, I'm really hoping this is a pretty easy section for everybody. Especially Brianna. Are you sure you can handle everything sitting up over there?
I think I might have to go back there.
Okay.
Even if I took my shoe.
Whatever, this is my spot.
Wow, we should fight it out. You know what we should do?
No.
Is we should probably set up a ring of desks, and the last one to get thrown out, it gets so slowly on the floor in the back. It's almost kind of like a stone circle death match, only we have desks instead of the stones for circles. Alright, I'm not going to worry about going through more of those. I think everybody kind of has that figured out, the absolute value stuff. Alright, the next thing we're going to talk about is adding, how you add and how you subtract complex numbers. Okay, adding and subtracting complex numbers is very similar to adding and subtracting like terms that have x's and don't have x's and stuff like that. But basically you're going to kind of combine like terms. Alright, so if I have something that looks like this, I have the complex number 4 plus 2i plus the complex number negative 6 minus 7i. I combine real parts and I combine imaginary parts. So in other words, really all I'm doing here is, what's 4 plus negative 6? Negative 2 says Sheepman. And 2i plus negative 7i?
Negative 5i.
That's your answer. Okay, is that extremely difficult for anyone?
Who came up with this crap?
What?
Who invented
Some guy that had too much free time on his hands. Some guy that had to go sit at basketball doubleheaders and watch 3 games before they got to play.
2 girls basketball games?
Okay, so we're good with that right now? Adding?
Both teams.
I just want to keep it and drop some triples.
Triple. Cheap bed. Cheap bed.
You okay, buddy?
I never got okay.
Okay, now look at this one. These are the only ones that concern me a little bit because you have to remember what happens when you're subtracting a full quantity. I would suggest when you have complex numbers that are supposed to be subtracted from each other, that you change it into an addition problem. So if I change this to a plus, what do I need to do with both of those signs? Change them. Now it's basically set up the same way that the last one was set up. Okay? 5 plus 2 is 7. Negative 2 plus 3?
I.
Plus I, right?
Oh, are you talking about sheep?
Oh, that's positive.
Oh.
I don't understand why I couldn't hit those 3 balls. You can see the rim.
Sometimes
Okay.
you get a little blind luck.
Sometimes.